Hello guys, welcome back in today's crypto technical analysis. Today, as usual, we'll do a multiple time frame analysis for BTC, and we're going to also look at some of the altcoin setups. However, before I start, I've got a small request from you all. If you get a value from this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get right into it. BTC based on a higher time frame, as you can see, target number 1 as well as the target 6, and then the last target has been given, that was a 0.618, the Fibonacci level. And that's a very important level that I mentioned on my pinned tweet. That was the starting of the bull market, as you can see, where we held literally that in this box, which I mentioned, it's going to be starting of an accumulation. However, as soon as we broke $18,000 and $19,000, we had a trend change, and that was being confirmed by the daily time frame. And since then, we started pumping all the way 200%, 215% pump in the market, and we got nasty rejection from 618 higher time frame Fibonacci level. So that was a bull market and a bear market that, if you're following me for some time, that you know already, $64,500 was exit from swing trade, all the way from 60,000, 52.5, all the way up $48,000 was the last exit. We saw massive decline in the market, and that was an accumulation with a confirmation at around $18,000, $19,000. And then we entered into uptrend. So this is how we played on the higher time frame, and now we're going to move on to a lower time frame. Based on a lower time frame, we had two liquidity levels, as you can see, and as I said, as soon as we're going to clear this level and then claim back to this 40,342, and then we'll go all the way up to the point of control will be the target. So after clearing the liquidity, we broke this support, and plan remains the same. As long as we're going to claim this level, 40,400 and 340, we'll go all the way up to this target, which is point of control. And if you're paying any attention, I'm sharing with you all the dates and time, that based on a time factor, as you can see on the market structure as well, we couldn't claim. And as soon as we lost point of control, we saw decent dump in the market, a bit of in a range, and then another dump followed right after the next time factor, which was a Sunday at 2. We saw another decent dump in both scenarios. From the first time factor, nearly 6%, and then from the second one, as you can see, it's also another nearly 8% dump on the second one. So as I said, the main plan remains the same. Claim this support. The next one, the level is going to be on the scalping, $42,700-ish, which is going to give easy 3-hour trade. If you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available, where you're going to learn how to become profitable and professional trader in the market. And during the course, you will learn day trading, scalping, swing, as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Here is another setup that I shared in the last video, that we expected the pump, and that followed our plan. And as I said, if you're in, lock partial profit here 11% and move your stop loss at a break even. So this is what happened, as you can see. And as soon as we lost this level as well as the point of control, you can see we saw a dump with a BTC. So at this stage, the important levels are going to be $18.25 and $18 is crucial. Without claiming this level, it's going to be early for us to talk about the swing trend change. So if that happens, the first target level is going to be $19.75, $21, all the way up to $22 we can target. However, it is slightly early, as I said. But if we're going to see a rejection right from here and then back into this level, target is going to be $13, $13.20. The next target level is going to be all the way up to $10. TO was a profitable trade. However, JTO that I shared, as soon as it was entry triggered and we started pumping, but it was stopped at a break even at this level. So the next trade setup is going to be, as soon as we claim 242, 230 and 240, if we're going to stay above, then the target level, first target 270, followed by $3, all the way up to this $340. However, it is, as I said, slightly early. If we see a rejection on this coin around here, and if it rejects, so that's going to be a target number 1 around 185, and then losing this level, the next target is going to be 150 and 155 zones are going to be the next target level. Within current condition, it seems like a rejection, but it really doesn't matter, so you have to be ready. And this level is going to be the key level, whether it's going to reject and then target, or if it's going to break and accept it above this level, then we can go all the way up to above $3. I had a chart request for link, and this level is extremely important if around $15 and $15.50. If we're going to see a rejection, which is a current condition of the BTC, target number one is it will be around 1380, 1385. Losing this level, target two is going to be 1250, 1270 region. However, acceptance above this level and claim it as a support, then the next target level is going to be at around 1750, followed all the way up to $19 is going to be the next target level. So this is going to be extremely important level to keep an eye on. Moving on to BTC, the first important level was at around $42,500 and $200, and then the next one, as I said in the last video, $37,500. If we're going to lose at $37,500, that's going to be a high time frame trend change, and we will see this type of price action. First level is going to be $34,000, which is going to be early for us to talk about at this stage, and losing this level, the next target zone is going to be $28,000 and $30,000. However, as I said, it is slightly early, and we might see this type of reaction from BTC. However, the question is whether we're going to break a mid-time frame resistance or no. That will cover under 4-hour time frame. Level 1 lost, and level 2, as soon as we lost this levels where it was 44,500 and 42,500, and we lost the level and we had a trend change based on a 4-hour time frame. However, based on a daily as well as the 4-hour time frame or weekly time frame, doesn't matter, that was exit level about $48,000. As you remember, 48.5 and 51.5 was a higher time frame weekly Fibonacci 618. As soon as we touched to 0.618, the Fibonacci level, we saw about 22% dump in the market. However, since the trend change, we saw average, if we're going to take average, we saw 12%, 12.5% dump in the market. In the last video, I mentioned that this level is extremely important, 46 and 46.5. However, the levels are slightly changed. These levels are going to stay still higher time frame and mid time frame resistance, but in order to have a trend change based on a 4-hour time frame, we have to claim above $43,700 and $44,000 are going to be extremely important key levels in order to have a trend change, as I mentioned. So this is an important level based on a 4-hour time frame, and that will give us maybe a trend continuation to the upside, and we might see other target levels above, slightly above $50,000. However, it is slightly early, as I said. This is a crucial and important level based on a 4-hour time frame as well as the 2-hour time frame. So at this stage, if we're going to see a recovery, as I said, this is the levels that we have to keep an eye on, and these are the MPOCs plus the weekly time frame at around, as I said, $44,000. And we came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.